Have you ever wondered why North Korea, a relatively small and isolated country, constantly makes headlines around the world? It feels like every few months we hear about another missile test or a stern warning from Pyongyang. What's really going on? Why is this nation of just 26 million people considered such a significant global threat? Let's break it down, moving beyond the headlines to understand the real issues at play. First and foremost, we have to talk about their nuclear weapons program. This is the big one. For decades, North Korea has been relentlessly pursuing nuclear capabilities, and according to many international observers, they've succeeded. It's not just about having the bomb, it's about what they can do with it. They've been developing and testing a range of ballistic missiles, from short-range ones that can hit South Korea and Japan, to intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, that could theoretically reach North America or Europe. Every time they test a new missile, it's not just a show of force, it's a real-world experiment to improve their technology. They're trying to make their missiles more accurate, more powerful, and harder to intercept. The fear isn't necessarily that North Korea will launch a preemptive nuclear strike out of the blue. Most experts agree that would be suicidal for the regime. The real threat is the risk of miscalculation. In a moment of high tension or a regional conflict, a mistake, a misunderstanding, or a desperate move could lead to a catastrophic outcome. The existence of these weapons creates a constant, low-level hum of anxiety for the entire international community. It raises the stakes of any diplomatic incident and makes the region a potential flashpoint. But the threat isn't just nuclear. North Korea possesses a massive conventional military. Think about this. Their army is one of the largest in the world, with over 1 million active soldiers and millions more in reserve. A huge portion of this force is stationed right near the demilitarized zone, the DMZ, which separates North and South Korea. This includes thousands of artillery pieces and rocket launchers aimed directly at Seoul, the capital of South Korea. Seoul is a bustling metropolis of over 25 million people in its greater metropolitan area, and it's only about 35 miles from the border. This means that in the event of a conflict, North Korea could unleash a devastating barrage of conventional weapons on a major global city, causing immense destruction and loss of life within minutes, long before any international help could effectively intervene. This artillery threat gives North Korea a powerful form of leverage. It ensures that any military action against them would have immediate and horrific consequences for their southern neighbor, a key U.S. ally. It's a strategic reality that complicates every decision made by leaders in Seoul and Washington. Beyond the Korean Peninsula, North Korea's actions have a ripple effect. Their defiance of international sanctions and pursuit of nuclear weapons can inspire other nations to do the same. This is the problem of nuclear proliferation. If North Korea is seen to have successfully developed a nuclear arsenal with few real consequences, what stops another country from thinking they can do it too? This could lead to a world with more nuclear-armed states, making it a much more dangerous and unstable place. There's also a significant economic threat: proliferation for profit. Running a state like North Korea is expensive, especially under heavy international sanctions. To get cash, the regime has been accused of selling weapons and missile technology to other countries and non-state actors. This is incredibly dangerous. Imagine North Korean missile technology ending up in the hands of a terrorist group or a rogue state in another volatile region. They are known for their willingness to engage in illicit activities, from cybercrime and hacking to counterfeiting currency, all to fund the state and its weapons programs. These aren't just isolated crimes. They are state-sponsored activities that destabilize the global financial system and security architecture. Let's also talk about cybersecurity. North Korea has cultivated a legion of highly skilled hackers. We're not talking about small-time. We're talking about sophisticated cyber warriors who have been blamed for major international incidents, like the Sony Pictures hack in 2014 and the WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017, which crippled hospitals and businesses worldwide. They use their cyber capabilities to steal money, billions of dollars from banks and crypto exchanges, and to conduct espionage and disruptive attacks. In our hyper-connected world, this digital threat is just as real as a physical one, capable of causing chaos far beyond their borders. And finally, we cannot ignore the humanitarian crisis within North Korea. The regime has Military-first policy means that vast resources are funneled into the army and weapons development, while its people suffer from food shortages, lack of health care, and severe repression. The existence of political prison camps and the complete absence of basic human rights are a profound challenge to the conscience of the world. While this is a tragedy in its own right, it also creates instability. A desperate and starving population, or a sudden collapse of the regime, could trigger a massive refugee crisis, flooding into China and South Korea and creating a humanitarian and security nightmare for the entire region. An unstable North Korea is an unpredictable North Korea, and that unpredictability is, in itself, a threat. So, when we talk about the threat from North Korea, it's not a single issue. It's a complex web of interconnected challenges. It's the nuclear weapons and the missiles to deliver them. It's the massive conventional army holding a major world city hostage. It's the risk of proliferation, the state-sponsored cybercrime, and the profound human suffering that creates deep instability. Understanding all these facets is the first step to grappling with one of the most enduring and difficult security challenges of our time. It's a situation with no easy answers, which is why it remains a constant focus for leaders and citizens around the globe. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into complex global issues. We'll see you in the next one.